What up, y'all? A little TMI for this video, real quick. This is my second, not even second, third time trying to make this video for y'all. First time somebody interrupted me by calling, shut down the whole video. And the second time, my mom had came in while I was smoking a blunt. You know what I mean? Had to smoke one for y'all. Had to smoke one with y'all. But anyway, y'all see this shit. Anyway, Young Thugger in the Revenge Storm Regalias. The green ones. I wonder if he gonna rock more of that shit. I know Ian probably, you know what I mean, just probably sent that nigga a pair or however it went. You know how niggas, you know what I mean, hookups and shit like that. But I wonder if he like actually had interest in this shoe. Cause I don't know if y'all niggas saw it. But they had a little bit of thing, like a little back and forth like on Instagram or fuck my lungs. Instagram or Twitter. Young Thug was talking about I love everything about you. About Ian. Quick side note. I didn't even go address how sus that sounds, because that's not the topic. But you know what I mean? Y'all niggas know these motherfuckers ain't gay. Whenever this shit like this pops up, you know what I mean? When motherfuckers talking about loves and even if they are, so what? Why you getting on that case about it? Unless you getting a check for like, you know what I mean, doing all this publicity like, oh, they're gay, blah, blah, blah. If you're not getting no check and you talking about these niggas, you're an idiot. Also, best believe I'm trying to get a check by talking shit and just talking about this shoe and where this brand's going. But anyway, continue on to this topic. Young Thug and that shit. Think they're gonna do pop up in Japan. Saw that on his Twitter also. For y'all Japanese niggas, I doubt there's any Japanese niggas watching me. You know, you kind of gotta like, I don't know. If for certain things, you just kind of have to be living here to know what to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be over there looking up like, oh, what's the newest shit happening right now? Because I'm not over there. I'm not gonna know, honestly, because you know I'm not living out there. But anyway, so pop up shop. They had Valentine's Day. Gonna be another release. They're saying he's gonna release for every color. Like it means something. So I mean, I'm guessing March is gonna be, you know what I mean, St. Patrick's Day or something like that. Or maybe even April or some shit. April Fools, you know. I don't know. You know. So, talked a little bit about the Young Thug. Talked a little bit about the new release date and shit. The only thing that just really seems like it's gonna be coming out is the fucking red shoes, you know? It is like maybe the other ones will come out, the fucking white and kind of like shiny lineable ones. I don't know what that fabric or not fabric material. I don't know what that material is called. It kind of looks like a fucking, you know what I mean. The only thing I can like compare it to honestly is like one of those things you would see like on a young woman's folder or a young woman's like backpack for like young women. You know what I mean? Like little kids. You know what I mean? That like that shiny silver shit that kind of got that like rainbowy effect. Putting that shit on there. And I saw some other motherfuckers talking about like, oh, he's just copying this from Vans because I guess Vans did the same kind of silhouette with the colors and, you know, fabric materials and shit. But, you know what I mean? That nigga probably did. For a check, I mean, it's all for a check at the end of the day. Niggas gotta realize this. For both, like, for both companies, for both brands, Vans, Keds, anything that uses the similar, like, silhouette, they're all using it for a check, bro. They're bouncing off each other's likability to gain more, you know, people buying and shit. Just gain more income. They know that shit's popping, so they're gonna have a similar silhouette, regardless if they, you know what I mean, really rock with it or not. And I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean, Ian and them really, 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 really rock with that shit. They're paying homage to this shit, you know what I mean? Homage. 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 But yeah, you know, paid their homage, paid their dues, in my opinion. Ain't like they was trying to say like, oh, you know what I mean? It's a whole new design. It's gonna be a fresh ass thing. It's gonna be fresh as fuck. It's gonna be original. They ain't say none of that. So, you know what I mean? And niggas though, at the end of the day, it's always for a motherfucking check. That's why I don't really get motherfuckers coming at this. And even with myself, I kind of see like some hypocrisy, some major hypocrisy. Because you know what I mean? I talk shit about the shoe, but that was about the samples. Going back to this whole thing, the samples. Tell me why that Ryan Beckford nigga did a review. And it's just like, bro, what are you even doing a review for? You just look salty. And this is why. It's not just because the shoe's $250. Okay. It's because he wanted the sample. Now, you know what I mean? Them niggas seem like they, you know, knew of each other, have talked to each other personally. You know what I mean? And once you get to that personal level with anybody, even if it's like a new motherfucker that you know, you can ask for maybe a slight favor or, hey, can you get me these? And, you know, so I could have a spot to buy the product or, you know, something like that, or half off or whatever, you know what I mean? Because niggas be trying to get other motherfuckers to rock that shit and, you know, boost their brand. Or whatever. So, you know what I mean? Nigga came out there trying to get the shoe when it was a sample. Mind you, the sample when it was just the Vans, the actual Vans shoe. He wanted the Vans shoe that they just took off the stripe and just put on the lightning bolt. That's what they wanted. Compared to the finished product, which is, you know, not a Van, it's just a Van's look-alike, but at least they, you know, actually went through and bought a whole fucking shoe, you know what I mean, or whatever they did. They probably bought bulk, you know, did other shit, said this before. So, and he's still trying to flame him. I'm just like, bro, you wanted the sample. You didn't want no brand new shoe. You wanted the sample. You wanted them to just put a lightning bolt on your Vans, basically. And they said no. And now you're salty. And trying to say it's about the price, bro. You know damn money is about the price. And real niggas know this shit. Like, if there's any niggas that are fans of that nigga, know that nigga is done for this shit, bro. Just on the fact that he could have put the lightning bolt on his own fucking Vans. This nigga wanted the Vans before they even announced the price. He wanted key words. He wanted the Vans, and this nigga talking shit about it. It's like, you look goofy, bro. I know it's like at a point, it's like, man, okay, I see you though, because niggas are trying to get views, and niggas will watch this shit. You know what I mean? So, it's whatever, but it's like, are you going to make yourself look that goofy, bro? Like, he has a screenshot. You wanted them to put a lightning bolt on your Vans. They said no. So you start hating on their ass, bro. You could have done it your damn self. First off. Like, fuck that they didn't even give you a shoe, or they just said fuck you or whatever. You could have put this damn lightning bolt on your own damn Vans at this point, because they didn't talk nothing about how they're going to get a whole new shoe. The only thing they had was the Vans. The actual Vans. Not the finished product, what they got now. That's not the Vans. This is a Vans lookalike. You wanted them to put a lightning bolt on your Vans. They said no. You got salty. I don't know what else went into it. But honestly, if you worried about the damn lightning bolt on your Vans at that time, like if you was that salty, you could have put them on your damn self. But you watch it just hate on them. It's goofy to me, whatever, you know. Y'all niggas gonna have y'all biz. I'm gonna have mine. I'm looking back at this shit like. And this nigga even said this shit in himself. Like, he said this shit himself, talking about he wanted it before it was $250. Like, that makes any of a difference, bro. Because you wanted them to put a lightning bolt on your Vans, and they said no. I'm trying to say it's about the price. Nigga, you wasn't gonna buy that shit anyway. Most likely, you would probably got that shit like a reduced price, or some homie would have hooked you up, bro. Like, don't stop. Why? Why you keep bringing up the price? If you ain't gonna buy it anyway, it don't matter. To be honest. But now here comes the other part that I was gonna talk about. With the shoe quality in general, because the shoes, from what other people are saying, they're coming in like stuffed in a box. Like, basically the box is maybe like too small, or probably just like got a whole bulk shit ton of boxes that are really like not for a certain size, you know what I mean? So it's just like all the same box. And the lightning bolt looks fucked up, honestly. Like, I don't know if they try to go for that style of just, you know what I mean, shit looking fucked up. But shit don't look cool to me. It don't look quality to the price. Now, I'm saying, like, honestly, I would say this, they like, first off, they jump in this shit. Because at the end of the day, you kind of just pay for the embroidery and the storm thing on the insole. Because the lightning bolt, if it just looks like you could kind of maybe do it better yourself. That's just what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? I'm just like, what the fuck? Because, you know what I mean? I know it's a whole scheme. I know niggas is trying to get their money or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, damn, nigga. Quality, bro. Come on, man. Shit. Damn, like, what the fuck? I was looking at that shit like, damn, they really low-key fuck niggas with this shit. Like, the shoe's there, but it's like, it's just new, but it's just like, okay, kind of looks like, it reminds me, honestly, like, if you were to buy, like, really good quality, like, costume, like, equipment, you know what I mean? Like, not equipment, like, costume, like anything that you need for your, like, a costume, honestly, because it did not look like it was just, like, and this is only for the lightning bolt, because, you know what I mean, you can't really mess up on getting a print or embroidered on the fucking tongue, because that's all they really did. On a lightning bolt, you could just see it like just coming off already and shit. I'm just like, man, that's kind of fucked up, bro, because it, even after you sew the material, you could still cut it. You know what I mean? And even then, before you even do that shit, you should be close enough so it's not like that. That just shows this very poor quality control. Nigga talking about customer service. Nigga, ain't no customer service. They got poor quality control, bro. Ain't nobody overviewing that shit like, is these bitches decent? Nah, they just got the lightning bolt on. They're good. Go. Peace. Out of this bitch. Let's go make our fucking 25 racks. 25,000 racks. Wait. Not 25,000. 2,500 racks. I think. I don't know. I'm high as fuck, low key. But that's all I really gotta say right now. That shit was stupid. All this shit just look goofy, honestly. To be goddamn honest. Because it's like, it's still like, honestly, I don't know who is buying this shit. I see niggas buying it to resell. I don't see nobody wearing that shit who has bought it. I feel like everyone who has weared it has worn it has just been like giving the shoe probably for free. You feel me? Just cause like they the homie or whatever. But I don't know, man. This shit. I don't know.